Hi and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Rich Pasini. Today is March 3rd, 2020. Thank you for tuning in. I just want to start off by saying thank you to all the new subscribers who recently subscribed to my channel. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you like the content and you come back for more. Today I want to talk about growing a YouTube channel. Is it a sprint or a marathon? You decide. But I just want to state this here before I get into this video. A while back, maybe last week or the week before, I don't know, when you have over 1,000 videos, it's hard to remember what you processed or not, but I did a video a while back about losing subscribers, don't sweat it. I think that was the title of it. I don't know if a lot of you guys watched it out there. If you did and you didn't, maybe you did, maybe you didn't, I don't know. But sometimes there are other YouTube creators out there that will pick up on this here. And they may, expand on it or, check it out for whatever, whatever. And anyway, there are quite a few people I do follow. Now, I don't know if you guys ever wondering, who I follow to help, grow my channel, which is, it's slow growing, but it's growing. And I'm very happy for that, the way it's going right at this point in time. I can't complain. Well, I'd love to see it hit thousands, hundreds of thousands, and millions of subscribers. Sure, anybody would. Who wouldn't, right? That's why we're here. That's why you're here. That's probably why you're watching this video. So I want to share with you the creators I watch and where I get the information from. There is a lot more. I picked out quite a few, but they're really good. And but there's one particular person that reached out to me, and I'm sure a lot of you may have known him or know of this couple. These are two people here. One is Sean Kennel and Benji Travis. Now, if Sean or Benji is watching this movie, it should say this video, it's a movie. I just want to say thank you for reaching out to me. And I know the viewers right now are probably wondering, what am I talking about? And I want to share, that's why I want to share this video with you guys. And I got some shout outs who I want to put out there to expand a little on them. And I have to honestly say, they've been a big part of me growing this channel as far as I'm concerned. So I just want to share that really quick with you guys. I don't know how long this video is going to take, so if you want to hang in there, that'd be greatly be appreciated. But anyway, let me read the email that Sean had sent me, and he must have seen that video, because for the simple reason is the title of it is well, I'll just read it right now. The title is here. It's over here. This is why you're losing subscribers. That's how the title starts off. And it came to me via email. Okay, it came to me via email. And let me tell you, for those who are, and if Benji or Sean or Benji is watching this video, I do want you guys to know that I can take constructive criticism. I know it's all done with good intentions, and I know what you guys do is help people out. So for me, I feel that you're doing the right thing by doing what you're doing. So I'm very grateful for you to take the time out to send this email to me, and you're kind of like being a coach. I don't just to share this with you guys real quick. I don't travel. I'm not really a fan of flying, and I really kind of like a homebody type of guy. I work out of my own premises here. I do my videos here. I work out. I do home-based business at this point. I'm a eBay seller, of course, and I like to stay in my confines. As my daughters say, Dad, you don't like to leave your domain. You want to stay in the area. You want to stay. You don't want to travel and stuff like that. I'm not really much of a traveler, to be honest with you folks. I'm not. The simple reason is I don't really have too many desires to go to different places right now. My big focal point right now for me is to grow a business and to grow this YouTube channel. Some people might say, well, maybe by traveling you could do a travel vlog and stuff like that. You could always implement, and you could always add to it. But that's not what I'm looking for right now. So I don't know, sometimes I get these invites to come out and check us out and stuff, and go to VidCon or whatever it is, to those places out there, and was Las Vegas, California, whatever, when they have these conference or meetings, whatever. I don't. First off, the funds right now for do that, it's not my budget to do that. And secondly, like I said again, I'm not one for traveling. I'm not really one for getting on planes. As you would say, I'm a landlubber. I like to drive to where I got to go. I like to stay on the ground. If I'm going to go to different states, I know it could be a little costly too. I'd rather take an Amtrak, go by rail. I just don't have the how can you say it there, the feeling to get in a plane and travel. Some people love it and they do it all the time, and people might say, well, that's how you stifle yourself too. You can't grow by not interacting with people, but actually you can. You can grow in the confines of your own home. I got a webcam here, and you could do video conferencing and stuff like that. You could watch other people's YouTubes or whatever. You don't necessarily have to hop on a plane and go flying, halfway across the world or wherever you're going to go. You could just do it in the confines of your house. That's why they have video conferencing and stuff like that. Not everybody is inclined to traveling. I am not. So anyway, yeah, as much as I'd like to meet you guys in person, stuff like that, I don't see it happening right now at this point in time, but maybe someday it will. I don't know. You probably say, well, how are you going to get there if you're not going to fly? I don't know. Maybe I will get up the nerve to get on a plane and fly down there and see you guys, and maybe you're not. I don't know. I really don't. But anyway, so let me get back to the email that Sean sent me, Sean and Benji. It goes on to say, and I don't take it the wrong way. I really don't. It says, hey, Sean and Benji here. Are you listening to your audience or just posting what you feel like? We often get these questions about creators who are disappointed because they're losing followers, not getting enough views, or have a low engagement. If this is you, I want you to ask yourself, and then he's going to talk a little about it. Now, in regards to losing subscribers or losing views, does it bother me? Yes, it does. I'm the type of person that I think I put out pretty good content. All right, it may be boring to some people. I don't know. I don't really get too much feedback on it, folks. To be honest with you, I don't really get too much feedback on it. So nobody really will interact as far as saying, hey, I like this video, this, that, and the other thing. I guess people just watch it and they feel like, hey, we're watching it, and that's basically it. This is how it goes, But I try to do the best I can with these videos. I do put my heart and soul into it, and sometimes I don't know what it is, what turns people off. It could be the content, it could be the individual. Maybe the person's tired of hearing a certain person talking about things. Benji brings out some. Sean and both of them, but Sean brings out some good pointers here. I'm going to share those with you again with the email. So let me continue reading it here, and then I just want to talk a little about it, and I'll answer the questions as I go along. If he is watching this video, or if he happens to come across it, whatever, or anybody else, I just want to share it with you guys. So it goes on to say, are you creating content that your audience is asking for? I think I am. However, there may be people out there say they beg to differ, say, well, maybe in your eyes it's content your audience is asking for, but do you really know? And I don't. So then it goes over here. Then it goes on. The rest over here goes on here. Or are you creating content just because you feel like it? Well, I'm a vlogger. I also vlog. So that's the other thing too, folks. I like to talk about different topics. I said it before, and maybe it is a turnoff. I said it before in my other videos. I believe in spices, the variety of life. It's nice to keep the content fresh to talk about different things. I don't specify, what do you call it there? I don't just, I'm not on one specific topic, so to speak. There are other people, like I said, the video creators, the video influencers, whatever. They will talk about, if you're a guy that's into tech, you're going to talk about the latest and greatest technology out there. Maybe the newest cameras and microphones and all that other stuff. So you're going to have people that are going to be interested in that, in that topic, and therefore you will draw an audience to it. As long as you're keeping it fresh and you're talking about new stuff, you don't keep rehashing the same thing, or like they're all saying is bring back an old product with a new twist. I like to talk about different things. I'm not a professional photographer, and I'm not a professional videographer. Okay, I'm an amateur at this stuff. I'm still learning, and that's why I'm doing this YouTube video. Okay, that's why I'm doing this here. That's why I'm throwing it out there to you guys. I'm sharing the people who I get the information from, and I believe me, the people I'm going to show you, I'll show up on a screen here. They're very good. They're absolutely good, and the proof is in the pudding. Their channels are growing in leaps and bounds. Okay, and I'm going to point those out to you in a little bit. I had to print out the sheet because I got 2 sheets here. I had to print out because I can't remember all of them, but I print out the sheets of who the people I use to help me along with my videos. But for the most part, I'm a vlogger, so outside of talking about online reselling and whatever, about eBay or whatever the topics I talk about. I do the let's talk eBay and reselling news. Those topics are good, you know, and I know a lot of people are probably saying, I understand what Sean is saying in here in this email, that there are people that will like to, you know, if they're going to go to your video, they're going there for that specific reason. That's the way I'm interpreting it from his email. But we're going to read a little more into it, and I'm going to go along and answer the questions as I, you know, like I said again, I don't know if he's going to watch this here. If he does, that'd be great. You know, it's like having a celebrity, believe it or not. I look at all of these guys as celebrities, YouTube celebrities, seriously. And that's like an honor. If you get somebody like Sean or Brian G. Johnson, they're calling out your videos or giving you a shout out. That's like that's like a celebrity. That's like being, you know, it's like you're being picked out of a hat in the end. You know, it's like, it's the greatest thing. It is. These people, I look at them as YouTube celebrities, which to me they are. Maybe to you guys they're not, but to me they are. But yeah, if they pick up on it, if any of them pick up on it, that's great. You know, hey, I'm going to give you guys a shout out in a little bit. I'm going to talk a little more about it. I'm going to tell you that. The purpose of this video is to also, yes, I'm going to give a shout out about these people over there, especially if you're looking to grow a YouTube channel. I am not an authoritative figure on growing a YouTube channel. Now, I know for people who do follow me, or maybe you might have hit this channel for a while back, or you might have forgotten about it. I said it before, when it comes to creating a YouTube channel, follow your dreams and your passion, so to speak, and your talents. As I said it once before, and I'll repeat it again. If you're a person that's a baker, you might want to do a video on baking. You know, start a YouTube channel on baking. If you're a person that does woodworking, you might want to show people how do you build things out of wood. You know, things of that nature. And it goes on and on and on. I mean, if you're a photographer, or let's say you're an amateur photographer, or you take certain pictures and stuff like that. You want to show people how you take pictures, the cameras you're using. That's what I want to do videos on, right? And I'm not, like I said, I'm an amateur at this stuff. I'm still considering, I'm in the learning phases, still learning how to create my YouTube channel to get it to where it should be. I started back in July of 2013. I mean, yeah, July of 2013, I believe. And you might say, well, all those years you started that way back then, and this is all, you know, this is where you are today. Well, back then I just signed up with YouTube. I didn't really do it because I was a little bashful, shy to go on in front of a camera and broadcast to the whole world basically about what it is I want to do or talk about. So yeah, no, I don't have, if I started back then in 2013, I probably would have by now maybe had going forward, maybe, I'm saying maybe, would have had over 1,000 subscribers, maybe 1,000 plus, maybe, I don't know. You never know, right? It all depends on what you're putting out there in the content. So yeah, I'm going to share with you guys the people, how I come about them, and there's more in there. I can't remember, like I said, there's tons of them, but these are the people I basically will follow somewhat on a daily basis, or I'll refer back to them every now and then. I have my own things to do as well, so it's hard for me to watch these videos. I could be here 24/7 watching videos. These guys are great. They put out great content, okay? And if you can't learn from them or pick up information from them on how to grow a YouTube channel, then I don't know what else to tell you. But let me read a little more into this here. Okay, I'm kind of like answering the questions, his questions as I go along. All right, so all right, so we got that part there where he says you're creating content, or you're just creating content because you feel like it. All right, we already discussed that. And then it goes on to say here, the difference may seem subtle. After all, you think if someone is following you or has subscribed to your channel, they'll want to watch everything you post and upload. Now, I understand what he's saying. I mean, you could have a person that's sitting there and saying, you know, this guy's a good guy, but he's talking about a topic that's way off. I'm not interested, and therefore I am not going to subscribe to this guy. Maybe I'll watch him on occasion, but I'm not going to subscribe to his channel because he's not putting the content out that I sought after going to his channel. I'm thinking he's going to talk about this particular topic, and he's all over the place. You know, he's over here, he's there, and there, he's everywhere. He's, you know, he's like picking things out of the air here. You don't know what to focus on. All right, so I understand that part when it's coming to, you know, when he's talking about that. The other thing is, let's read the other part here, because it looks like he's got a lot of questions, not questions, but he's asking, it looks like questions here to me anyway. It goes over here, what else I hear? Okay, well, you feel like it. But then it goes on to say here, but you have to remember your followers followed you for a reason, which is true. That's without saying it, it is true. They did follow me for a reason. They came to my channel. But, you know, I want to share one thing with you guys. I'm sorry, don't mind me taking the glass on off because my eyes will focus in and out here. I wear glasses for reading, by the way, not for anything else. But anyway, yeah, when it comes to coming to my channel for, they say, like you said over here, for a reason, they're coming to it. I understand they want to come here. Let's say if I'm talking about reselling, that's what they want to hear about. They're not interested in digital photography, or they're not interested in do-it-yourselves, because I did do-it-yourselves back in the day. If you look at my early videos back in the day, 2015, 2016, whenever I did, I think, I can't figure out, well, I have to look it up. Like I said, with over 1,000 videos, it's hard to remember, verbatim which ones I did, when I started, whatever. But if you look at my older videos, you'll know I got my backdrop back there. It's a natural backdrop. There's not even a white screen behind me. If you notice, as time went on, I'm adding all these different backdrops, like the one over here you see now, with the water behind me, the palm tree and stuff like that. I love adding backgrounds to a video. There's nothing wrong with just having a video, just like if you're talking just like this now on a white screen, blue screen, green, whatever. But I like different backdrops. I think it adds to the video. I think it makes it more attractive to watch, as opposed to just looking at something bland. I'm not saying the people that do it that way is bad. For me, I like different content. I like different backdrops. So yeah, if you follow my videos, you're going to see different things there like that. You'll know the older ones because you'll just see the open forearm back in there. You'll see my grandfather clock and this, that, and the other thing. And you'll select the family living room, whatever setting. So, but anyway, yeah, I know what he's referring to there, but they came to my channel for a reason, and I understand that. And believe me, I'm taking a lot of this stuff in consideration, and I do want to trade up here and do some better things to it to make this channel grow. I am going to take advice, but again, it's not. There's nothing wrong with someone telling you what you would or you should do. It's not like they're demanding that you do it. They're just expressing themselves what they would do or how it should be approached when it comes to creating a YouTube channel. And I understand that. So, I could take this. I could take constructive criticism. I'm not ashamed of someone's telling me something, or I got to be upset or offended if you say, oh, well, you should do less of this and more of that, whatever, or vice versa, more of that and less of this. I could take constructive criticism. It doesn't bother me. As long as it's nice, as long as no one's cursing me out and making fun of me, calling me names and stuff like that, I have no problem with it, right? But anyway, let's read a little further in here. Okay. So it goes on here. They were intrigued and inspired by your message, your content, your expertise, and your focus, which is true. You got to try to stay focused on things. And I do find that happens every now and then. Sometimes I'm all over the place. And I agree. I agree 100%. Like I said, I'm not here to, I'm not making this video to put anybody down or anything. As a matter of fact, like I said, these people I'm going to show you in a little bit, talk about, they get a shout out for these people as well. So it goes on to say here, yeah. All right, so that's what they're talking about the expertise and focus. And it goes, you're creating content to spread your message and help others. And that's what my channel is all about, to help inspire and share. So yes, that is why I created this channel. It is to help inspire and share. I don't do zany antics. You're not going to see me cliff diving, jumping out of planes, or mountain climbing, all that stuff there. I don't do anything that's going to put my life in danger. I'm not going to do anything to create a video. You know what I'm saying? I want to be around to create the video. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to do crazy zany antics. So that's where it goes with that. So yeah, so it goes over here. All right, so with that there to help others. So then it goes over here. So if you're posting random videos that don't relate to one another, your schedule is inconsistent, which is true. It is, because over here in the New York Times, I am in the East Coast, and sometimes I do my videos later than normal. And I understand, like, if you have a set time, that's one of the things they'll talk about. If you're going to create a YouTube channel, try to have set times. If you are doing on a daily basis, you could tell your viewers or whatever, your subscribers, that at 3 p.m. You will see me doing a video. You'll see my next video, whatever. So that's true. You should keep times. There he's right. He's absolutely right there. Okay, so let's just recap that there. So it goes, if you're interested in, if you're posting random videos that don't relate to one another, your schedule is inconsistent. That's number one. And you're not regularly asking your audience about what they need or want to see on your platform. Why should they watch your video? True. Why should they? Why should they watch my video? What am I putting out there for them to want to come back to watch me over and over again? To see what I'm putting out. It's true. Look, Sean brings out good points. I think one of his channels, I don't know which one it was, but I think he's either got over 1 million subscribers or 1 million views or something like that. I know he's got the video influence. that channel's growing too. His channel's growing in leap and bounds. Both of his channels are video. I think it's Video Craze and Video Influ. Or Think Media. I think it's Think Media. I get confused. There's so many of them out there. Wait till you see when I tell you the people I follow. Okay, so let's go over here to the final thoughts. All right, he gave a final thoughts here, and he had popped the video in it for me to watch. Okay, so anyway, it goes on to say the final thoughts. I know all of this can be overwhelming, but don't worry, we're here to help. We're here for you until next week. All right. Then it says Sean Kennel and Benji Travis help build your influence, income, impact on the online video. And he's got another page here. It goes, then it's got over here. Click below to catch the replay of Sean's latest web class, going over the number of strategy, how to use your how he used to grow his channel brand income on YouTube without relying on AdSense. I'm hoping I could rely on AdSense. He's talking about other things to make money with that. And here's the other thing that says he also hosted a live question and answer, and you could also watch for a limited time. You really won't want to miss this because Sean shares how he uses his this one YouTube strategy generates 57,346 plus views per day, and how he makes, wow. Wow, I'm impressed. How he makes, it's on his email here, folks, and I'm just reading it off here. I'm not making this up. How he makes over 100,000 per month from those views without AdSense. Okay, that's what he's saying. Without YouTube AdSense. It says the replay of the webcast is only available for a few more days, so make sure you check it out as soon as possible. Watch the masterclass now, and he's got that there. Okay, so all right, he brings out some good points. He cuts to the chase. And I appreciate him doing that there. I really do. To share that information with me. But what I want to talk about really quick, and I'm not going to spend too much on this here. The reason I'm throwing these, I'm going to do a shout out for these guys is for the simple reason is if you are looking to grow YouTube channel and you need help, some people might think, hey, this guy's giving, he's giving free shout outs. I don't care. I want to see you guys grow. I want my channel to grow. Okay. And if you're wondering who I listen to, whatever, there's quite a few people here. That's why I printed out the sheets, because I'm thinking, who's this, that? And I probably remember verbatim, but there are probably more than I probably left out. I think there is one person I left out. But I'm gonna just put it up on a screen here, the screen that's behind me, to the left or to the right, whatever it is here, because everything's always reversed, right? But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna pop it up on the screen. I'm gonna show you the people who I deal with, well, that I watch and learn from. And these guys are good, all right, as far as I'm concerned. I think they're really good. They give a lot of good information out. And the ones the ones I'm going to show you are not even the ones on YouTube, because YouTube has their, creator insiders. I think I left that out with Tom. He's the guy that works for YouTube. And I think Matt Colville also works for YouTube. That's another one. There's creator insider, video creator. There are so many. And here's the thing that people say, I got like 2 pages here. Well, some people are gonna, I want to show and talk about. If I say, how do you follow these people, and how do you know, what do you do to absorb that information from so many different people? And it's true. I do get confused. I'll be honest with you guys. I do get confused, and I try to, I always keep a pen and pad with me. I know people say, well, you could always revert back to watch the movies, the videos over again to recap stuff. I do that on occasion, but I like to write stuff down on a pad, because I like to refer back to my notes. Okay, this is like going to school. To me, this is like going to school again. That's what it's like. It's like doing an online training. When I was going for my PC technician certification, we had to do online testing and stuff like that. And that's what this reminds me of, in a sense, that you're learning from these people here who have been around for a long time, a lot longer probably than I have, in some cases. And maybe some of them don't have create as many videos as I have, but some maybe they have. But it doesn't matter. That's another thing too I want to just stress to you guys out there. It doesn't matter how many videos you create. You could create 5 videos and do really good. You could do 30 videos and do good. You could get some views and hopefully get subscribers. Or you could have 10,000 videos and it doesn't make a difference. To me, it doesn't make a difference because I have 1,127 videos and still growing. Today it'll be growing, right? It'll be 128, whatever, 1,128 videos. Who cares? Who's counting that part? That ain't going to do anything for you. You could put out 50,000 videos, and if nobody's watching them, it don't make a difference. Okay, what in that group of my videos, You got to look back, though, where that all compiles in is from the past, like I said, back in 2016, 2015, whatever, when I started doing demo videos, sneak peek videos, and intro videos. Some of you guys out there might not even watch them. You maybe never heard of them, whatever, came across them. So that's where that all comes in. I want you guys to know right up front, I do not have 1,127 videos based on online reselling. That's not what it's all about, because in that video package that I have is do-it-yourselves, how-tos. I talk about other things. There's different topics that's involved, and some of those videos, when I look back at them, it's like, oh my God, some of them are not great. I have to honestly say, maybe people might think this video ain't great, but I think I like what I do, and I think whatever content I put out, I'm happy with it. Okay, so some people may look at this video and say, that's nothing really there to write home about, and that's okay. Everybody's what are you going to do? It's just the way it is. But anyway, now I'm going to put up on the screen here. I don't know the order it's going to go in, but I just printed it off like that there because I can't. There's just too many people here that I follow. So if you're going to start a YouTube channel, you think about growing a YouTube channel, remember what I'm saying, folks. When they say it's a sprint, I always hear this from a lot of the YouTube creators. Creating a YouTube channel is not a sprint. It is a marathon. It's a lot of work. And I could tell you firsthand, creating videos is not the most easiest thing to do as far as I'm concerned, because I don't know how they look at it. If they got a set format, which they do, most likely they do, they're talking about how to grow on YouTube. So therefore, they will pick they'll pick certain topics, how to grow a YouTube channel, how to get more views, how to get more subscribers, and so on and so forth, because that's like their expertise, which most likely it is. As opposed to mine, I'm talking as an amateur person that's creating a YouTube channel, and hopefully it'll grow into something big. I'm hoping people will eventually pick up on my YouTube video on my channel, and I like my videos, and hopefully they'll share it, like, and subscribe. Like I said again, I'm very happy and content right now with the people I have. Yes, do I lose subscribers every now and then? I guess that's what caught the attention. At least I believe it did, because he says it over here. This is why you lose. That's the title. This is why you're losing subscribers. I have to squint over here to look at. And he must have seen that video, okay? Because it's awful coincidental. Because I put in there, the title of that video was "Losing Subscribers, Don't Sweat It," or something like that. It was a video like that. I think it last week or the week before. And the reason why I did that video, folks, if people say like, "Geez, you sounded like you were really annoyed, like you seemed like you were a little frustrated and stuff like that," you know what it is? I just want to share it before I get into the other part, the last part of this video. Like I said, I want to share the people I deal with. The reason why I felt like that, folks, is because every time I get subscribers, I lose 2. I gain 2, lose 2. I gain 3, lose 3. And it's like a yo-yo. My YouTube channel is like a yo-yo. It goes up and down, and it's so frustrating, especially when you want to grow a channel. Now I'm looking now. According to Sean Kennel, he's doing great, 100,000 a month without AdSense. I'm looking, if I could grow this channel to hundreds of thousands or millions, I would hope to make enough money from AdSense where I could do this here comfortable. Right now my channel is not monetized because I don't even have 1,000 subscribers. And not only that, even if you do have 1,000 subscribers, you hit that threshold, you still got to get approved by YouTube. Now, they may look through my video and say, well, I don't know if they're going to put you in a YouTube partner program, because first off, you might have certain content on there that's not permissible. So I don't know. So even if I do get there, which I hope I still do, I'm hoping everything I'll get a green light where I could say, okay, they'll come back and say, congratulations, your channel is now monetized, you belong to the YouTube partner program. I'm really looking forward to that, folks. I really am. And if for some unforeseen reason where I can't, I would hope that YouTube would reach out to me and say, point out the videos that would need to be removed. If I have to remove the videos, certain videos, folks, to get into the YouTube partner program, I will get rid of those videos. I will, without a doubt. I will get rid of them. Why keep them? If it's going to create a problem for me, it's going to stifle me from growing or becoming part of the YouTube partner program, I might as well get rid of them. But I'm going to let YouTube decide about that. I'm not going to jump that far ahead of myself. Okay. Like they're all saying, don't put the cart before the horse, so to speak. So I'm going to let it ride and see what happens. On Social Blade, I look at the graph there, how it's going up, how it goes up, the subscribers go up, and then you watch the downturn as far as like when the watch time goes down. I know my videos don't get a lot of watch time. I know that there. Like even this one here, probably you might get, who knows, maybe 2-3 minutes, and then people will turn off it. But that's up to them. I mean, I can't force people to say, listen, you got to stay here, and I want you to watch this video right to the very end. I can't do that there, and I wish I could put content out there that will drive the audience to my videos, and they'll watch it all the way through, And it's hard because, like I said again, not all the time do people comment on my videos. I don't know if they don't want to, they feel like they're out of place. If they do, maybe they don't want to, they don't want to comment on it because they feel, well, who am I to tell this guy what he should be putting up on his channel and what he shouldn't? So, it is kind of like a little gray area there. The YouTube puts these things out there. They have a comment section for people to leave comments, but not everybody will leave comments on certain videos I put out. I will get comments from older videos, basically the demo videos and intro videos and sneak peek videos. I will get comments on them and I will respond to them. So the older ones get it, but the newer ones don't get it that much. But that's okay. Listen, it's all fine. But like I said again, it is what it is. Growing a YouTube channel, if you think of starting one, don't let anything deter you. Don't be a pessimist, like saying, "Oh, my channel's never going to grow." This, that. I'm more of an optimist than a pessimist, to be honest with you. And I said it before, and I'll say it again. I stand by what I say because I don't sugarcoat anything. I tell it like it is. I'm going to keep at this here as long as I can. Okay, I'm going to keep creating videos, and I'm going to keep putting them out there. I want to put good content out there, but I also at the same time would like to try to focus in on what my audience is looking for. If maybe they don't like the idea of me talking about some how-tos or do-it-yourselves, maybe they're not they're interested in those videos. But if they're not, or if they don't like this video or any of my videos, you got to let me know, because it's like anything else. It goes sight unseen. If you don't tell me, well, I watched the video, and you're not going to comment on it whether you like it or dislike it. I mean, the thumbs down, that's that's an indicator, but it's not really telling me nothing. Okay, that's not really telling me thumbs down. I mean, I get thumbs down on my videos. We all do. I think even the best of the creators get it down, thumbs down. But is that turn them off? No, they still keep putting videos out, right? I mean, I see people that have thousands upon thousands of subscribers, and you look at the thumbs down, they got thousands of thumbs downs too. But again, it just stands to reason. Everybody's going to be a critic at some point, and they're going to sit there and say something, or if they may not say nothing, that's the reason why they did the thumbs down thing. It's better, I guess they feel it's better to give a thumbs down than to sit there and actually type in what they like or what they didn't like about your video. So it's okay with that. All right, enough with the chatter. If you're going to grow a YouTube channel, I'm giving a shout out to these guys. I don't care. People, I don't mind. I like all of them. I watch a lot of them. Believe me, it's hard to watch a lot of these guys, and this is just a little tip of the iceberg. And some people may say, well, if you're watching all of these guys, how are you getting, what are you picking up on? Is there any one particular favorite one? It's really hard to say because they all come out with good content. They all do, and it's hard. It really is hard. Sometimes I can't watch all these videos that they put out. They put out, these people, I'm going to tell you, they put out good stuff. They really do. It's just that, how do you decipher all of it? It's like that old saying, too many cooks spoil the broth. But this one here they're not spoiling the broth. They're giving you a lot of good information. And it comes from different creators, but they have a little spin, they add a little spin to it, where it's, like if one person's talking about how to get more views or subscribers, as opposed to another creator, a successful creator, they may go into it a little different. They may tell you a little, they might put a little, zest into it as far as like, hey, this is what I do, and this is what you should do, and so on and so forth. Okay? So when you look at these people, I'm telling you, I don't know if I'm going to drop links for them. You could look them up yourself, because this video will be, it's too much. I don't mind doing research, but it's too much to put all that stuff in there. So I'm going to put it up on my screen behind me, and I'm just going to tell you about the people I use, and then you can, if you still want to pursue growing a YouTube channel, I highly recommend you go to these guys. Okay. And before I do that, one last thing before I give out the shout out to these guys, I took a snapshot, a snippet they call them. There's a program that's Windows 10 has called Snippet, I think it is. Something like that. And I used your thumbnails, guys, out there. So if any of you pick up on his video, please don't get mad at me. Because I'm doing it for you guys too. Like I said, even though it's on my channel, I don't mind giving you a free shout outs. Like I said, this is, and if it helps you and you gain more subscribers, and if you ask them how you got there, for the small, the subscribers I have, if you want to tell them you went to Rich Pasini's site and he referred us to you, he recommended you recommended your site to us, and that would be great. If you want to, I mean, if they ask. If you could just do that, let them know, give them a shout out for me and say, yeah, Rich Pasini, he told us about your YouTube channel, and that's why we're here. That would be greatly appreciated if you would like to do that favor for me. I'd appreciate it. Okay, now we're going to talk about, okay, here we go. I have my glass on here. All right, first guy, I don't know, I'm going to set it up on there. Well, the way I'm doing this video is the way it's going to be set up. So if it's a little out of order, I'm sorry, guys. All right, I had that printed out like this. I had to print the sheets out like this. There's 2 sheets here. All right, here we go. First one is with Dan Currier. He is with the Creative Fundamentals. Now, if I get their video title, the YouTube channel off, I'm sorry, because there's some that's almost similar, okay? So I apologize if I did, okay? So the first one is with Dan Currier. It's for Creative Fundamentals. The next one will be, I got to go in this order. I got to remember to go in this order too. Will be Daryl Eves. Okay, he's another one, DarylEves.com. And I think if you look him up, and these people, if you're going to find them on YouTube, just type in their names. What I'm telling you. Okay, you could type in Dan Currier. You could type in Creative Fundamentals. All right. So the next one is DarylEves.com. You can look him up on YouTube. The other one is going to be Nick Nimmons, right? I think that's the guy. You can look him up as well. I go to his site as well. The other one is Brian G. Johnson. He's good. Brian G. Johnson TV. Again, you could check him out as well. Nick's brother is D. Nimmin. Okay. Again, you could find these guys by just typing a name in there. Just type in D. Nimmin, and then you got Nick Nimmin, the brothers, of course, and you could find it that way. You could find these YouTube channels. The other one is going to be, again, Morning Fame. That's Nico. I think that gentleman's name is Nico. He gives a lot of good ideas. His channel is Morning Fame. You'll see it. Or you just type in Morning Fame on YouTube. The names I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to keep repeating it. You could just look them up on YouTube. Just do a YouTube search on it. Okay. The other one, regardless, like I said, it's going to be all over the place. See, I'm sorry about that, guys. And I apologize for the creators out there on how I'm listing your your YouTube channels. Next one, if you are into Filmora, Daniel Patel. If you're looking to start a YouTube channel, I don't get any kickbacks for this year. I highly recommend that you use Filmora 9. That's the 9.3 version, just came out, I think, or at least I updated. I'm using 8.76 because it works with my white screen. The other one don't work with the green screen. I tried it. Filmora 9, just to share real quick, it only works with the blue and green screen, but the white screen for some reason, well, my videos anyway, don't work. I tried it. Okay, so yeah, you go to Daniel Patel and his video. I can't think his video channel, his YouTube channel name. I can't remember. I'm sorry. And of course, how can we forget Ian Corzon, your YouTube social media lawyer? Good channel. You get a lot. You can learn a lot from Ian. He's a lawyer. And I highly recommend, and you could message him too. You could text him, well, not text him, message him or comment on his YouTube channel, and he does respond. Okay, so we're going to keep that there. The next one over here, of course, is Sean Kennel. All right, he's got that there. Now, he's got 2 of them. I think he's got Video Influences and Think Media. Okay, so you could check him out as well. All right, that's his YouTube channel. And then the other one, who can we forget? Yeah, Tim Schmoyer, he's good too. I listen. These are the people I'm telling you, these are people I follow. Okay, I follow these people. That's how I know of them. Okay, so you got Tim Schmoyer, and then we got Rob from vidIQ. He's good. Rob from vidIQ, he's good. If you want to learn about the, how to get more in search and keyword search like that, he's the man to go. And the other one is, let's see here. You got Video Influences. Now, he's got 2 of them over here, and I just talked about Sean Cannell there. And then he's got the one over here. All right, so we're going to, I don't know which one I'm going to use here, but anyway, this one over here is TubeBuddy is another one I follow. TubeBuddy is another good one, okay? You might want to check into that as well. And the other one is, I don't know if you guys seen it, but yeah, the other one is well, I just want to talk about this one really quick. It's the TubeBuddy did it yesterday, did a live stream from March 2nd, 2020. The video is about an hour and 41 minutes long. I was watching it. I kind of came in late, but you could always do the replay on it. You might want to check that one out, the TubeBuddy live stream. Okay. There's also Roberto Blake I watch on occasion. I like I said, there are other ones. I can't remember verbatim, folks, who they are. You know, all these guys, because there's so many other ones out there. And to be honest with you, it just goes on and on and on. And you know something? Here's the thing. See, I always try to stick with the people I'm familiar with. I'm not saying the other creators, you know, I'm not saying anything bad mouthing the other creators. I stay with the ones I know. All right. You know, I've been following these guys for quite some time now, and I watch their channels grow in leaps and bounds. Just for giving an example, Brian G. Johnson's channel, he's over 100,000 subscribers. I could see, I knew it, like I knew he was going to hit that mark anyway. With it, what it was last year, I think he hit it. And I look and I was like, wow, this guy's lucky he's going to get his silver play button. You know, I wish I can get a silver play button. Well, again, you know, these guys earn it. You know, it's like I said. Growing a YouTube channel is not a sprint. It is a marathon. It's a lot of work, and it is hard. It does take, it's going to take time to grow. But the thing is, you know, when I did that video, and I believe, I still think, maybe if Sean's out there watching this video, he may respond and say, yeah, Rich, I did see your video about, you know, losing subscribers, don't sweat it, something like that. He may have, I don't know. All I know is, I got this thing that says, this is why you lose the subscribers. That was the email that came to me. So I would think that maybe Sean and Benji seen it, and they're reaching out to me to try to help me. I think a lot of people, not a lot, but there have been some channels I've been to where some people, even on like my groups, my Facebook groups, they'll talk about how they feel, you know, about growing their channel. Some people say, I feel like quitting, I feel like giving up and stuff like that. And then I read the comments and what other people are saying. Don't give up, keep trying, you know. If this is, look, just to end it this way, if this is your passion and one of your dreams, go for it. You're never going to know, and I said this before in my other videos, you're never going to know unless you take that next step. You don't want to sit there one day and say, I should have, could have, and would have type of thing. You don't want that type of, you know, you don't want to go through that situation. Why would you want to say that there? Well, you know, I got 2 daughters, and I'm trying to I like to make a business grow. I like to make YouTube a full-time business. People say, well, aren't you doing it full-time? Yeah, but it's not generating an income. I mean, to actually, you know, to me, having a business is when you generate an income from it. I don't have an income from YouTube, my YouTube channel. So it's too small. And besides, like I said again, and then even with the 1,000 subscribers, even if you do get AdSense on there, it's not going to be nothing to write home about. Okay, you know, I think the way I could be wrong. There may be people out there that have, you know, a few thousand, maybe making a decent living. Heck, if you can make 1,000 a month or 2,000 a month, whatever, that to me, you know, as a small-time creator, that's pretty good. You know, as far as I'm concerned, if I could, with AdSense I'm talking about, I don't have brand deals right now. I don't have any out there. My channel's not big enough to go that route. But if I can make a decent living or a decent income with the AdSense, you know, with a few thousand subscribers, that would be good. I mean, you know, people say, well, you'd be satisfied with making 2,000, 1,000, or 2,000 a month. Well, I mean, it's nothing bad about it. I think it's pretty good. I mean, I'm not, you know, sure, would I like to make 100,000 a month? Absolutely. Who wouldn't want to, right? But for the most part, you know, it is what it is, you know. But you can't. The thing I want to say to you guys out there is, if this is one of your passions or dreams, go for it, folks. Seriously. Because, like I said, if you don't do it, other people are going to do it anyway. And if you're thinking about the competition out there, suppose you're a woman, you're saying, I know how to bake and stuff like that. Maybe I like to do a video on baking. And then you go doing your research and you're saying how many people are doing baking videos. What are you supposed to do? That's it. Throw the towel in. There's competition in everything we do, folks. Okay? Just like I'm an online seller. I sell exclusively on eBay. There's tons of competition out there. Okay, sales have been so stagnant that I'm having the opportunity to make videos right now. People say that's probably why you're making so many videos, because your eBay business is really quiet right now. It is. There's no doubt about it. You know, the sales that come in from eBay, not to get off the topic of YouTube, but the sales that come from eBay are very small, all right? Are very small and slow. All right, but anyway, I'm going to close this video out because it is lunchtime, and I would like to break for lunch. On occasion, I don't usually do that because I'm so engrossed with the work I'm doing here. I love, like I said again, I love YouTube. I love creating videos, and with the advice that Sean and Benji have given me here with this email, I'm going to try to, you know, stay focused on it. But, you know, it's going to be a little difficult at times because, like I said again, being a vlogger, you know, yes, I still want to keep, you know, do the reseller news, and I do want to still talk about the Let's Talk eBay part. But I'm also a vlogger, so vlogging. You know, when you're a vlogger, you pretty much will cover all the topics. So that's where it might be a little gray area there. So if one of these guys reach out to me and tell me, hey, Rich, you know, I seen your channel, I seen some of your videos, you know, you might want to stick basically with this particular topic as opposed to going off into different topics. Maybe you might want to change your banner around. You know, I've changed the banner a couple of times, but I don't know. You know, or maybe my description, you know, reword your description, you know, when people come to your welcoming page, whatever. So I don't know. I've been on when I go to Social Blade, I check out other people's channels. People don't have the times when they put any banners there. They just have a little picture there. That's it. Some don't even have any pictures, you know. It's blank. It's a blank canvas, you know, so to speak. So I don't know. People always, and then I always hear again that, you know, your banner is like your intro, which it is. It tells you what am I like? What is this? What am I going to this YouTube channel for? What is this guy all about? You know. So, you know, a banner is good to give a little idea of what you are all about. That's why my banner I have online reselling or reseller, entrepreneur, and vlogger. I break it up like that because, you know, I could change it around and just do a different banner. Just write reseller news, and that's all I'm going to talk about. Now, they may say, well, that might be the better way to go with your channel, because now people are going to say, hey, if I want to hear about news about reselling, online reselling, go to his channel because he's going to be talking about it. I don't know. That's why when I do these videos, I throw it out there. I'm hoping to get feedback and see what my audience will say, or some people picking up on it for the first time say, hey, you know, nice guy, got good intentions. Maybe you might want to change this around. Maybe you might want to do this. You know, now Benji and Sean, well, they reached out to me, like I said, through the email. Again, I still have to believe that they seen that video. I could be wrong. Maybe just coincidental. But, you know, I'm gonna stick to it. This is one of my passions. I love doing it, and I always feel my personal take. I'll just leave it like this in closing. If you are going to find your niche and you're going to stick with one particular thing, whatever it is, do it and be good at it. Okay, that's the only takeaway I have on it right now. You know, and keep it simple, keep it real, and let it grow organically. I think sometimes, when people try too hard, I think that's what also stifles them, because they're sitting there saying, I got to get a lot of videos out. The more videos I get out, the better it's going to grow, and this, that, and the other thing. You know, granted, I mean, I started losing count after 1,000. I didn't even know it was up at 1127 until I looked at Social Blade, because they keep a tally how many videos you got. I lost count there. Who sits there counting the videos? Now I know. Now I can count. Now I'm going to keep count of it. But back then I didn't even care about it. It's like, oh, that's how many videos I have? You know, and like I said again, it doesn't matter how many videos you have. I've been on channels, okay, just to throw this out there. I've been on channels that had only 30 videos, and they started probably within a year or two, and they're making, according to Social Blade, again, I only go by what Social Blade says. Now people say you can't really go by that, but I do. I kind of like use it as a gauge to see what these people are actually making. You know, it gives you a variable. Let's say if you're a small-time guy like me, mine will say from $5 or from $10 to $40. And you know, your yearly salary, whatever it is with that there is maybe $500, whatever. Well, I'm not making any money off this YouTube channel, but I'm just saying it gives you like a little leadway there as far as like, you know, this is what it could from this point to that point, whatever, point A to B. This is what that person's making monthly. Now I follow one person who came out and talked about that. And according to this person, they got they got thousands of subscribers. They said, well, according to them, they said that's inaccurate because they're making more money than what Social Blade is showing. So, hey, what can I say? You know, I'm not there yet. I can't share that with you. I can't share information with you. I'm not making anything. It's the gospel truth for people who don't know, or if you are thinking of it, because I hear it all the time. How do you start a YouTube? How do you start a YouTube channel on Quora? You hear Quora? I think it's Quora. Quora. And people are writing now, how do you start a YouTube channel? Is it too late to start a YouTube channel? How many subscribers you need, and how many watch time? And some people may not be, might not have kept up on it. When they stepped up the threshold, back then they made the changes. You had to have 4,000 hours of watch time for those who are new, would think about it. And you had to have, and this is in order to get monetized, folks, okay? You can start a YouTube channel now. I'm talking about to get monetization on your channel. And then you had to have 1,000 subscribers. And even, like I said again, even with that, you got to get approved to be in the YouTube partner program. Okay, so they're gonna do their research. They're gonna look at your video. I don't think like with mine, over 1,000 videos. I doubt someone's gonna sit there and say, we're gonna look through 1,127 videos to see if this guy is gonna qualify for the YouTube partner program. If they do, hey, or maybe they'll just do when they do a test on there, whatever they research it. Maybe they'll run all those videos through one, I don't know, thing there where it'll compile data and see if there's any copyright strikes or anything. You could also check that on your own anyway, folks. When you go into a YouTube channel, I think you go, I don't know if it's analytics or whatever it is. There's one there. I think you got to go to advanced. Don't quote me on this here. And then you'll see when you click on your channel or something like that, there it'll show you if you have any copyright strikes against you on your YouTube channel. Thank God, right now, thank God, I don't have any of those yet. I hope not. I'm not saying yet like I'm looking forward to have it. No, I don't have any. I hope I don't. I want to keep it that way. It'll show up to 0, and there's another one too. If there's some other stuff there. Oh, I think people are using copyright strikes, and I forget the other one. There's two. They're both zeroed out anyway, which is a good sign. I don't check it too often, but again, even if you do get your channel, you hit that 1,000 subscriber mark and 4,000 watch time. Again, to be in a YouTube partner program, you're gonna have to be approved by YouTube. And hopefully you'll get that thing that congratulations, your YouTube channel has been approved, and you can put monetization on your videos and stuff. Again, it's not going to probably make a person rich. I mean, with the little small amount of views I have, and with the small subscriber base. But don't get me wrong, I love you guys out there who subscribe to my channel. I really do. I hope you could stick with me through thick and thin. And there have been quite a few subscribers. Well, since I started, or since they started, with me, they've been hanging in. At least I believe they have. I don't know. Every now and then, people will drop off, and I hear the stories like that. There sometimes I think, I don't know if YouTube purges inactive accounts or spam accounts, whatever. I heard stories like that. Again, I don't know how true it is. It could just be a person saying, hey, I'm done with this guy. I don't want to watch his videos anymore. I'm tired of him. It could be that too. So, but it's okay. But don't let that discourage you. Whatever you do, don't let that discourage you. Just keep pushing forward and keep chugging on, and you'll eventually get there. You'll grow. Your channel will grow. It's going to take time, But again, don't let all the videos fool you, thinking that if you create thousands upon thousands of videos, it's going to get you where you're going to be. I doubt that's well, it's not working for me. You could check it out. I have, like I said, it's not doing nothing for me. Anyway, I'm going to break for lunch, guys. Listen, I hope this helps. This information helps. Hope you just give you a little idea what I'm talking about here. I just want to share this information, and I wanted to share to people that I do watch and learn from. And all the people I mentioned here, they do put out good, viable, reliable information out there. And as far as I'm concerned, these people are successful because their channels are growing and are still growing. And the proof is in the pudding. Let's put it that way. So I highly recommend you check them out. I'm not getting anything for a shout out to these videos for these guys, to be honest with you. I'm just throwing it out there. I just want to share it with you guys. So if you're thinking about growing a YouTube channel, this is the way to go. These are the people you want to follow on there. But anyway, thank you again for taking the time out to watch this video. Have a great day, and until next time, keep on moving on with your videos. Keep it real and keep it simple, and let it grow organically. My name is Rich Pasini. I'm signing off. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye for now.